welcome back. On this channel, I do all kinds of product reviews, and one of the areas that I focus a lot on this channel is talking about meal kit services and meal delivery options. And I've made a ton of videos talking about individual meal kit services as well as doing some comparison videos, but I know there's a lot of specific needs that a lot of you have, and you may be looking for specific types of meal kits. So this video, I'm going to be talking specifically about meal kit options and meal delivery options for kids and families with kids. So if that is your situation and you want to know kind of a broad landscape of what's out there, then just keep watching. So first, two things I just want to say quickly before we begin. Number one is I will do my best to find whatever kind of affiliate code or discount code or links, and I will put all that stuff down in the description box. Number two, I just want to say I do not actually have kids myself. So most of these services I have never tried out personally, so I can't really speak from personal experience. This is really just more of a exercise in market research. As I said, I do like to be up to date on the different meal kits that are out there and available to you guys. So this is meant to be just more of a high level overview of the landscape of what's out there in meal delivery services for kids. I'm not going to be going too much into detail on any single one of these services. So yeah, let's dive in. The first category is meal kits specifically designed for babies and small kids. The second category I'm going to talk about is meal kits designed for more older kids who are eating real food but may not be eating like normal adult food. Now, the third category is going to be more geared towards families with older kids, like teenagers, or just like families where you want to have more servings, more than just the two that are often available with meal kits. Now, I will put timestamps down below where you can skip ahead and just see kind of what you're interested in seeing here today. So the first category that we're going to talk about is meal kits specifically designed for babies and small kids. Let us dive into this section for younger kids and toddlers. So this first company is Yumi or Yummy. Basically, this is an organic baby food delivery, and it's all supposed to be about real ingredients, never fortified, no preservatives, all that kind of stuff. So check that out if that's what you want. So Little Spoon is another service very similar to Yumi or Yummy. It is a baby food delivery service. However, they also have these vitamins and like other types of like additives that I guess you could add to other kind of food. So I guess that's kind of interesting. So check that out. Okay, so next we have Smushed Organics or Smushed Organics. This is again another just baby food delivery service that you may want to look into. Next we have Cerebelly. Cerebelly is essentially another baby food delivery service. However, they all come in these superfood, quote unquote, pouches for babies. So here are some of the options that they have available. Another service that you may want to look into for younger kids is called Raised Real. This is a bit of a step up from baby food. It is like real finger food, but this is kind of the step up if you have toddlers or a little bit older kids. Okay, so next we have Nurture Life. This one I put in these like baby toddler category, but really fits with many different age brackets. So it kind of starts with this baby ages 10 months and up and can go all the way up to teens and family meals. So here are some examples. On the left, you have like peas and carrots for the younger kids. In the middle, you have an example of one of their like lunch options for probably more middle-aged kids. And then on the right, you have pesto and cheese ravioli, which looks really tasty and could be for really any age. So next, I'm going to talk about a little bit older kids. These are kids that are eating like real food that have kind of graduated from baby food, as well as we're going to start to talk about some services that actually have kids involved in the cooking process. So now let's dive into these meal kits. So first is Yumble. Yumble seems to be super popular. I see them all over social media everywhere. Basically, these are pre-made meals that look kind of like this. They're kind of like fancy Lunchables, I guess is the best way to describe them. But yeah, they look pretty good, to be honest. Next, we have Baketivity. This is the first one that you talked about that actually involves kids actually cooking. This basically, you can buy these meal kits that are focused on baking. So they have some examples of like bagels, cupcakes, and they send you all the ingredients and the recipe in this box. So it's kind of a fun, more like craft type of activity that you can do. Next is Scrumped. Scrumped is pretty similar to Yumble. Basically, it's more of these like lunchtime fancy Lunchables, I guess you could describe it. They call themselves a lunchbox home delivery service. Okay, so next is a service called Kids Snack Box. This service will deliver you basically a variety of snacks that are suitable for kids, but they are name brand snacks, so it's not like you're actually cooking anything yourself, but it's just kind of to have these snacks on hand. Next is Radish Kid. or I guess it's just called radish. This service and the next I'm going to talk about are kind of interesting in the sense that they don't actually deliver any food. They basically just deliver you a meal recipe card. Now, this service in particular also will send in each delivery a kitchen tool. So I guess the kids can kind of learn more about cooking and kind of tools that you might use when cooking, but it doesn't actually include the food. So that may be a pro and con. It's probably a little bit cheaper to buy the food yourself. You can choose exact ingredients that you want to use, but it is a little bit more work. So yeah, that could be another option depending on what you want. So Harlow's Harvest is very similar to the last option I talked about in the sense that they send you a recipe card and a kitchen tool, but it does not have the food included. But this is another option if you just want to introduce cooking and cooking skills, but you don't necessarily need the food delivery component. Okay, so the next option is Kidstir. This is another very similar service in the sense that you don't get any food in the delivery, but you do get a recipe card, a few little trinkets, as well as some just kind of fun things for kids to learn about cooking different types of recipes. So yeah, another option to look into. Okay, so Veggie Buds Club. This one is, again, one that does not include the food. However, it's a little bit different than the other service in the sense that it's really focused on vegetables. And basically how it works is every single month, they focus on a different vegetable and they send you like some craft supplies as well as some recipe cards to learn how to cook with this vegetable. So I thought that one was kind of fun. Okay, so now we have our third category of meal kits. Now these are services that are more geared towards the whole family. These I think are better suited for families with older kids where the kids are going to be eating like normal food. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so now we're into the options for teens and kind of the whole family. First is Green Chef. Green Chef is one of the biggest meal kit delivery services out there. It's kind of a staple service that you see all over the place. They do focus on more organic meals, and they have a 2- and 4-person plan, and they have many different options for meals, including keto and vegetarian. So Purple Carrot, this is a 100% vegan, plant-based meal kit service, and they have a 2-person plan as well as a 4-person plan. Gobble, this service is more of a high-end service, and they also focus on more quick meals. So all of their meals are supposed to be 1-pan meals that you can do in 15 minutes. And they have a 2-person plan as well as a 4-person plan. Now, HelloFresh is one of the biggest meal kit delivery services out there. And they also have a 2-person plan as well as a 4-person plan. Dinnerly is a service that's more focused on lower cost meals. So they don't have as many bells and whistles, but the cost is a little bit lower than you're going to see with other meal kit services. And again, they also have a 2-person plan and a 4-person plan. Now, Sunbasket is another one that has a 1-, 2-, and 4-person plan. So it's actually good for single people as well as for families. And this is focused more on organic, sustainable ingredients. Martha and Marley Spoon is the next one. This is a Martha Stewart backed meal kit service. So I guess if you trust her recipes, then you may want to look into the service. This one also has a 2- and 4-person plan. Blue Apron, again, another classic in this space. This is like a very staple meal kit service. If you don't know where to start, this may be a good one because I've used it for years. I like it. And they have a 2-person plan and a 4-person plan. Now, One Potato, this one is probably the best if the standard like 2- and 4-person plan doesn't work for you. This one is really cool in the sense that they have 2-person plan and 4-person plan, but they also have 3-person plan, 5-person plan, and 6-person plan. And they kind of they focus on these family style meals. So it's kind of good if you have different ages of kids and maybe people don't necessarily eat the exact same portions and you just want to have more of a family style meal. I think this could be a great option, and it also has all these different portion sizes. So that's really cool. So that was it. Hopefully this was helpful. It's just providing a broad landscape of what's out there. Again, I will do my best to find whatever kind of discount links or codes or whatever I can find. I'll put that down in the description box. Again, I am super, super appreciative if you do use my links, if you do check out any of these services. And yeah, that's it. Bye guys.